Hello guys, this is me, Benson Abraham, the guy who made all these videos. Yeah, this was a one-man project. Like no one else was involved in that. I was the one who collected all the photos and collected all the videos. And yeah, I started this project like 2021. I named a project like ICS Archive project. Like yeah, so and yeah. First, it was just me collecting some photos from the Facebook page, and yeah, it was just a shallow search. It was not like what I did eventually. It was like a learning curve. Like first, I was like, I was just searching through Facebook. I was like, oh yeah, let me search some photos. And like first, like initially, we will like type right or cooking competition. I says, oh yeah, oh these photos are there. So you will start typing and you will start finding some fun photos. So you will post it in the Facebook, especially of teachers. So I will like some picnic photos, especially those that were posted in 2015. That time Facebook had an option where you could sort by year or something like that, or Facebook will pull some photos from the old, old times like 2015 or 2016 or 2018, something like that. So I used that feature and then I reposted it in my Facebook page, and all the teachers asking where did you get these photos. In fact, even the principal was saying that, oh yeah, you are the one who was posting all those photos in the Facebook page, right? So when I heard it, I was like, man, everyone will say me like I'm the one who posted everything. So yeah, that is how it started. Like it was just me collecting some photos from Facebook. I was screenshotting some other photos. Like I was just it was just a shallow search. So eventually, after a few years, I think like 2 3 years, and later I started a more deeper search. Like I was like, okay, I was just picking some photos here and there. Let me do a very deep search. And yeah, there were around 2,000 to 5,000 photos in our in ICS Facebook page, our official one. So I had to scroll through that, and literally earlier it was easier. I think it was possible earlier, and then it was difficult. I'm not sure actually. What I did at the start was scrolling down through the pages, but that was a very difficult task. So I did some jugaad eventually, and I scrolled through all the possible photos, and yeah, whatever was interesting I saved. So you have to understand this is not an easy thing. Like, yeah, oh, this guy posted very, oh, that's nice. You don't understand how difficult it is to scroll through all the. Imagine from 2025 to 2014, I had to go down. How much photos are there? And some of the photos, it is very difficult. You cannot get those photos by search. See, I told you first I started by search. Eventually, I started looking through all the photos. How difficult it was. Like it was like scrolling through all the photos. Like I had to create a specific link to retrieve those photos. And the reason why I saved many of those photos, the reason is that what if our management, you see, right now, I'm telling that for those who are not familiar, like currently our management is different. It's not the old management that we used to have. It is a new management, and the new management is completely different. And they're just using the logo of the old school, but they're completely different. Their way and approach is completely different from the old management. They are very, I don't know what word to use. I have no idea or how to describe it, but it's completely different. Now they have changed the uniform, changed the entire outlook of the school. Even the CBSE shit is discontinued. The CBSE are already discontinued by then. They already removed our model school and all. Everything was they completely changed. So I don't know whether one fine day our school page will be deleted, something else will come up. Maybe Aspire Indian Central School, something might come up. But legacy is overrated, right? People will change things overnight, right? So that's why I told, let me save those photos in case everybody deleted. At least I have those photos. But then it will be lost media, and everyone else will be like, long back, you remember there was one chief guest who came to our school, yeah, like Davis Chiramil, or like there was one Tamil actor who came. I don't know, I forgot that guy's name, yeah. Yeah, like that example, or there was one Toastmaster guy who visited our school. So they might be thinking, oh, yeah, we saw that, right, but we don't have the photos and all. I didn't save each and every photo. Like it is technically impossible. What I did is I saved some photos I felt it was interesting or related to me, and I saved it and I kept it in my hard drive. And these are all public photos, so I don't know. I don't think there is any issue regarding whether they will. Whether they will sue me like, oh yeah, this is private photo, you cannot use it. This is all a public, anyone can download these photos. So I kept it for the purpose of archiving, nothing else. There's no monetization behind it. There's no aim of making a commercial gain out of it. It is just to preserve, just like what Internet Archive does by storing all the old stuff related to the internet. Same thing I was trying to do. And yeah, there was some kind of dopamine rush I get when I find the new photos about our school, new old photos about our school. And yeah, I tried my best to avoid all the photos and media related to the new management and all because it was not that interesting to me. I was like, let me get very old photos and old. So that's how I collected. That's how I started finding even more photos, and then I started looking for public accounts of some teachers and some students who studied before 2019 or something. So I got some more photos. That is what many of the photos you see are from public accounts of the what do you say of the alumni and teachers. Right, you cannot get those photos elsewhere because our school Facebook page was open like around 2013 only. So before 2013, we cannot get photos. That's the main issue. So those students who are active on Facebook, like after 2012 or something, that's how I got those photos. And there were so many other events that happened in our school, but it was not captured in our school Facebook page. So that was also retrieved through those public accounts. That is what 2025 was the year where I found more content. That is how I started posting all these other videos. And speaking about video, there was another format that is called a video compilation. So earlier I did photo compilation, and the photo compilation was like very disorganized. It was disorganized in the sense I was just me mashing up whatever was there. I used photo legacy. I did not use any specific video editor. I just use a what Microsoft gave. So eventually I downloaded my own video editor, and I started organizing photos. So it was a very hard task. I think it took around 2 3 days, 3 or 4 days just to organize those photos, organize and then find a music for that. And honestly, I thought let me use bit of AI music because there can be issue of copyright. Sometimes they can block the video also. So I had that fear. So I thought let me do that as a start. Then eventually I started finding some mashups and all. That is itself hard because I had to hear each and every mashup, and there are some people who literally put some ads or some kind of rubbish in between of the songs. Right? Some breaks or some kind of interruption. So I had to check everything. So it was a very hectic job. I had to arrange all the photos. That too, I am the one doing this stuff. I'm the only one. I am the one. That too, you might be thinking commerce people only know how to do accounts and all. I was literally doing video editing. I was literally learning video editing through this. Like how to adjust the color of the image, right? How to modify the color of the image, how to manage those photos, right? How to edit it, how to post on YouTube, what are the copyright laws on YouTube. That all I started learning very recently. So yeah, that is how the process was. So it was a bit hectic process. Like first few videos was very easy. It was just mashing up stuff. Next few videos was where I had more organized approach. And speaking of organized approach, like that is when I started a video series. Video series is was a very challenging series because I told you, through some of the videos, it was very difficult to find footage. I had to first, my first target was looking through YouTube, and okay, it was easy to find first few videos, and even later on, I had to scroll down like 20, 30 times just to find some more videos. It was very hard, literally hard, and you will not get those videos when you scroll simply on YouTube. I had to scroll down like anything, and some of them were sourced from the Facebook page of our school. That was there. Other than that, rest all I had to scroll down, down, and many of the videos were shot by alumni and all. They were not shot by the school, so that was another thing. So I tried my best. I did a mix of videos shot by the alumni that was posted on YouTube. Then some videos posted. I couldn't cover all the videos. Like I think there was like 2 3 videos I missed out. Other than that, I covered almost every possible video. I like see there are like 10 video compilation series. 10. Like you cannot get those videos elsewhere. You can get what you have to scroll down a lot. And I tried to compile everything, even the pandemic videos that were shot by the school, that I also included in the series so that you can understand, right, about the school, or what was the school like before COVID, like before 2015, after 2015, all those different changes. And yeah, there was one gentleman who had a VHS recording of the annual day in 2000. Yeah, it was in May. I think May 11, 2000, I think. Yeah, it was an irony. So, no, irony, not irony, I mean coincidence. I used the wrong word. I mean coincidence because my birthday was after 2 years. So, what I meant was that it was a very difficult project because to get my thought process was it would get over by just five videos. Then I thought let me make five more videos because I was getting few more content. Because I was just looking through, okay, there are cooking videos, there was this cooking competition videos, there were this dance videos, there were this party videos. So I thought let me compile everything and all. And I don't know how many people are watching. I know this is going to be a niche. I know this channel is becoming more niche. Like I was just trying different stuff. I was like, whatever I want to post, I'll post. So that's why you see some gaming shit. That is, I'm not a gamer. I just play. I just play and just uninstall the game. I'm not very stuck with one game. So I just play and uninstall, play and uninstall. I don't have any game on my phone at the moment. That's how I am. Then yeah, a few other irrelevant videos there. Other than that, I thought let me make. I was thinking like I had no script while making this video. I was like, let me just say about my own perspective about making these videos because something people think that they are, who is this fellow? I was the one who studied in this school, so I don't know. So I know how different my school is from the school currently. We only know we only know the difference because we have studied. I studied when the school was having this having just 1 or 2 story buildings. Yeah, I was studying at that time when we had the garden, when we had that when we had that basketball ground, and new school also has basketball ground. I mean the other one, where the canteen was open, right? It was not a closed canteen, like it was open, like it was open from outside. You could see from outside. Then there was some other, There was a slope. I remember I actually slipped on a slope on my palm. Yeah, and yeah, there was that primary wing area. Then there was this other area. Like it was completely different. It was like an open space. It was like a small, like a kind of like a colony. But yeah, after when they started breaking the building, and the first building they broke was that building on the right side, the right corner. Then that was eventually for the CBSCI students and for the lower and middle wing students. Then they started breaking other things and they destroyed a garden and everything else and they built a stupid building. I call it stupid because it is completely different from the original school. Now people who come to the school, they will like see. I was part of the school at a time when we had the old building and the new building, and I was shocked. Like our school is actually blue in color. I only noticed it when I was doing research. No one will believe when I checked the photo. I was thinking, how is it blue in color? Well, when I remember, I think it was peach in color. When I remember. Because one of the title covers of our videos are in peach color, and yet in the when I was doing research, it was blue in color. In I think when it was captured in 2005 or something, I think it was blue. Then it became peach. I'm not sure, man. Like white or peach, I'm confused, man. I don't remember it was blue because when you eventually see the color was changed, I think they started painting again. Completely different thing. See, that is what like others will have a Mandela effect, and you'll think, oh yeah, oh it was be white in color. I was stunned like blue in color. How was it blue? That is the point of this series, like to document everything that happened in our school, right? To show like this is exactly what happened in our school. I could say a lot of things that happened in my time, but yeah, I was not a very active student. Yeah, I was academically active, but I was not very active in other things. Which is completely opposite to me in college. Also in college, I was not that active, but I did more things in college compared to school. That is why I am very invisible in some places. And that too. I was part of student council only because teachers forced me to participate. Forced me, not forced me. I was automatically nominated. I did not place any nomination. They nominated me as the prefect. So that is how it was. Like if I participated any event, that is because teachers pushed me to participate. Not because and why they pushed me to participate. Of course, you can figure out because of my academic performance. That's the reason. Other than I was not participating. I was not a part of MU, and I was not part of any fancy events. Yeah, so I was like very reserved. Very reserved. So too reserved that I cannot become the president also. I will be rather be some other post probably. Maybe even the prefect only. So yeah, so I told him my school life isn't that colorful. It is very dull to be honest. I don't really remember much that happened. I don't remember much. It was a kind of a dull, not very dull. Like kind of like I cannot really remember very specifically. Like there are certain things I remember. Right, some funny things I can remember. I remember all my teachers. I remember people who study my class. I don't know anyone outside my class. That's the main issue. That is what I meant when I'm not active. Because outside my class, I don't know anyone. Inside my class, I know. There are these people over there, these people over there, and some of my teachers. I cannot elaborate a list of teachers. Otherwise, it'll become a 40-minute video. There's so many teachers who taught, and some of them, a few of them, no, not some of them, I think very few of them passed away. Some of them are in other countries. Some of them resigned. So it's a different world we are in right now. When I go back to school now, they're not letting me get inside the school. I don't know why. Do I look very, do I look very threatening to the school? I don't really know. But I just trying to meet people who taught me and who influenced me indirectly, so I cannot meet them or not. Right, at least that's a form of guru dakshina I can give back to them. Like this school only influenced me to do commerce and eventually take ACCA and all uh, other decisions alongside with that. So I don't know whether I will meet many of them again. I might be coming to the school for the last time. Last time I don't know how many of them will be staying there. And yeah, and all the friends are going in the sense they are disappearing from our life and we are just thinking with our memories. That's how this thing popped up. So yeah, basically the point of this series is to preserve the memories of our school, preserve make the future people as well as the past people aware about our school, like aware about how our school was, because the Google Maps of our school is not showing the old school, it is showing only the new school. I don't understand why. Same thing, the old website is disappeared. Now the new website is there. But yeah, fortunately, I have a screenshot of the old website because I took it from Internet Archive. So we should know how our old website looked like, how our principal looked like, who was our vice principal. We should know about other teachers, like there was Hasina ma'am, there was this Sridhar sir, or then this DK sir, then there is a Anita ma'am or something. Then the PD teacher Anita also is there. And then some other teachers I like we know, like uh Vimala. They didn't teach me. I know that through my research. No one told me. No senior told me. Oh, these teachers taught us. I was researching. Just imagine, person who's sitting in the room, he's knowing more than you. Just imagine. Same thing, like, and there were teachers who taught me, like Collins ma'am, Nazima ma'am, then Deepa ma'am, Deepa Rajiv, Deepa Noel, then then who was this? Reni ma'am, then Prince ma'am, who unfortunately passed away like a few years back. Then then I don't know, like then Nina ma'am, then Laila ma'am. Laila ma'am resigned like during COVID, I think. Then I don't know, man. Like, what is popping in my mind, I'm just saying. Well, there are a lot of other list of teachers, like Archana ma'am is there. Then there's Supriya ma'am. Then there is yeah, Sanju sir is there. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like, this, I don't know. It is just popping in my head. Some things are not popping in my head. That is why I'm laughing. Like, why it's not coming in my head? That is what, like, we we remember, right? We remember things. What if we just keep it in our head? It might go out of our head soon. So why can't we just preserve it? Why can't we just keep it, preserved, so that later on we can look back and then think, oh yeah, I remember this. But I even sent photos to former students, and they are like, I don't remember these photos, etc. That is the main reply I get from many people. I don't remember these photos, etc. Oh, where did you get these photos from? Oh, I have no idea where you got these photos. That is the point. That is the point. To avoid Mandela effect, right? To exactly know what you went through, to exactly know what you experienced, to exactly know your past. Past means the experience that you had in school, right? Instead of just getting those memories eroded due to lack of images. I don't know. These are all abstract concepts. No, what I'm trying to be. You understand, right, why we are archiving this stuff. That is, I'm just giving my personal opinion about it. So, and I really advise you guys, if anyone has any video about bicentennial or annual day or any videos about the school, try to post it like that only, like an archive. Because if you keep it to yourself, you only dissolve it with yourself. If you post it out, other people will remember their days, right? We cannot get back our school days. We cannot get back our college days. It will never come back. No matter how much you do, you will not come back. It has passed away. You will be only able to cherish those memories. That is why I told you always live our life to the fullest. We don't know where we might be in a situation where we will just reminisce our days, like, oh yeah, oh, you remember we did this, we used to do this shit and all. That is the point. Because we were, if we have, it's like in Kingsman. Like, there was one scene in a Kingsman. I don't know which part of Kingsman. Like the one guy was dying, and he said, "You know what is the biggest thing I regret? I had no memories." Like, because normally when you die, some of the memories get flashed onto you. But if you have done nothing in your life, if you have not experienced anything in your life, or the worst thing is when you forget what you have done in your life, right? Forgetting, not having any memory. If you have a memory, at least you can stick to that. You can at least you really cherish those memories. So that is what I wanted to make another video, but I had no content to make. So I thought, let me just speak out my mind, like what is my rational behind making this video. And yeah, this is all impromptu setup. Like, I don't even have a tripod. I'm just holding my hand and shooting with my phone. And yeah, I get uncomfortable sometimes. So yeah, please bear with that, because I'm just saying stuff like I'm unable to speak very, speak in a very organized, scripted manner. I usually speak what comes in my mind. That's how I speak with people. I don't speak with a predetermined script. Oh yeah, I'm going to speak in that way. So I as I told, uh, please, preserve your memories. If you have any photos about your school or about yourself or about your college or something, please preserve it. Please store it and buy a hard disk or buy a SSD or something, or buy a cloud storage. But I recommend buy a hard drive. Store all those photos, right? If it is one TV or something good, you can store all those photos. So that 5-10 years down the line, you can retrieve those photos for any reunion or just for your personal use, right? You want to just look through those photos and gain some nostalgia instead of just leaving it. Because if you leave it, when you shift on your phone or new device, everything will be wiped out. I'm pretty sure for most people it happens like that. At least keep it in your home at least. That's what I have to say, because no one values nostalgia. Everyone is valuing jumping over FOMO and shit only. That is why many less people watch it. And those who value nostalgia are very few. People only are concerned about their own shit, right? Their own, or what is happening there, or will think, or we are looking at that. They're not concerned about their previous journey. They're not concerned about how far they have achieved. So yeah, this I don't know. I thought let me finish this in 20 minutes. It's more than almost 30 minutes. So yeah, I apologize if I had said any bad things or bad or incorrect things. I spoke out for my mind, so there might be some incorrect statements I might have made. And yeah, I really appreciate some comments left out by people. I know I don't know many people who commented, but I really appreciate your feedback, because it's very important. At least if we get at least 2 3 positive feedback, that means I have done a good job. I'm very happy with that. I'm happy to live with that, rather than getting 5 million, 10 million, 20 million views and not getting a single support. And I am very sad to say that we have to discontinue this series because I don't have any footage, I don't have any videos, nothing. So I hope someone else continues the initiative in the future. And yeah, probably collaborate with my series. So I hope that happens in the future. Not that I am the only Asian in the entire world to do this stuff. And that's very sad, man, because I am a topper. I mean, let me just introduce myself. I was a school topper in 2021 batch or something. Yeah, 2021. Yeah, and yeah, I was graduated in 2021, and yeah, a lot of other things I have written in LinkedIn. So you can just check from that. You will get a better idea. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is fine, and I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And yeah, I'm really sorry for making such a very lengthy video because I wanted to pour out my mind, whatever is coming from my head. And yeah, I am not a professional content creator, so this kind of setup is very normal for me. Yeah, so those who watched my Instagram podcast, self podcast, they understand how the way I project myself. So that is the reality. So I hope everyone is doing well, and please, stay positive and stay safe. Yeah, this is very important. Like you already survived through a lot of shit, and you can continue to survive through it. That is what my hope is. If a hopeless person like me can continue his life. Imagine you all people, you can do better, and me, I can even do better. So you just keep moving on with our experience. That's it. What else I can say about Christmas, man? Yeah, take care.